just getting going. Got about another 5-hour ride. Should be across the bridge here in about half hour, so we will keep you posted. Good morning. It's early. It's dark and you can see it's a little foggy. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the plane here this morning. But we're gonna get some coffee and get to getting. We are about a third of the way in of our hike today. We are on the Greenstone Ridge. I see now why they call it the Green Tunnel, because that's pretty much what we're hiking through all morning so far. But trail's been pretty clear. Only had a few groups pass us so far. So we're gonna go to Island Mine for lunch. I think that was real close to 6 miles in. So we'll see you at lunchtime. Every time we hike, she is multiple footsteps ahead of me. That's why we call her Turbo. Look at her go. We just made it to the highest point of the mountain. Not much to see up here. And not gonna lie, that last 3 miles was pretty rough uphill. Not super steep incline, not a lot of elevation, but it was just a rough go. I think we're sitting at 9.5 miles right now. I think we got another 2.5 or so before we make it to camp. It's been beautiful. Passed quite a few people actually on the trail. But yeah, looking forward to getting my shoes off and hopefully sitting by the lake and relaxing for a few hours. Well, we made it to the first campground. I'm not gonna lie, that was a heck of a hike. First 6 miles we blazed through. The next 3 we struggled a little bit going uphill. Made it to the highest point on the island. And the last 3 were brutal. Her calves were cramping up all the way. It was brutal, but happy to be here for the rest of the evening and go set up camp, start dinner, and then come back down here and finish enjoying this. Well, we woke up real close to 7 a.m. this morning. As soon as I climbed out of the tent, there was a big bull moose right on the neighbor next to us, the site next to us. It was pretty cool. Got a couple pictures. We started early. I think we got another 12-mile hike today, maybe 11. There's a lookout tower about 3.5 miles more up the trail here, so maybe we'll stop for lunch there. But we're hoping to make the long haul again today to Todd Harbor. So hoping my battery will hold off till we get to camp before I charge it. GPS and the phone are holding on to their original charge so far. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, show you guys what we're hiking through today. Slippery again, honey. Probably the most scenic spot next to our campsite we had last night. This is absolutely amazing up here. I'm sure the video and pictures will not do it any justice. All right, we're over halfway. We're gonna continue on. Hopefully we get a sight. Early bird gets the worm. We got a shelter for the night. I'll take you in and check it out. Looks pretty clean, yeah. Got a little broom, sweep up when you're done. Somebody was nice enough to tell you there's a leak there. And I'm guessing those pink spots are nails that are sticking up or taped off. Yep, lots of people have taped over the nails. It's nice. So nice. There's only 2 other people here right now, it looks like. Should have a couple people we were camping with last night on their way. As of right now, it looks like we'll all get our own sites, but I'm sure this place is gonna fill up tonight pretty good, so awesome though. So happy to be here this early. Oop, I was gonna try to zoom in. There's Holly. Good morning. Trying not to talk too loud. Pretty early here yet, but change of plans today. Little unfortunate situation came about yesterday. Holly wasn't feeling so well, so we had to change our itinerary. Today we were supposed to go to Daisy Farm, about another 8-mile hike, But unfortunately, Holly wasn't able to get down any food yesterday, so we knew that that would make it pretty tough today. The good news and the positive of it is we landed at a campground that has a boat dock that has service today. So it could have been a lot worse. Could have been stuck somewhere in the middle of the island. I'll show you what I think happened. So we've been going through about 7 liters of water a day, and we've been adding the flavor packets just to take some of that natural taste out of the water. What we didn't realize was the other wild berry packets we picked up are actually energy drinks. So for the last day and a half, we have been drinking just the wild berry. So I guess that explains the jitteriness, the shake she had, and the lightheadedness. And then obviously the upset stomach. On a positive note, when we get to Rock Harbor, there's a restaurant there and a store, and they have beer, so that's good. There's also another 5 or 6 mile trail that we're hoping she'll be able to do tomorrow while we're waiting for our room at the lodge. So, making the best out of all of it. But we'll keep you posted how our day goes today. Well, it's been raining almost all morning, waiting on our boat. At least Holly is feeling better. Not 100, but better. Nobody's kicked us out of here yet, although a few people have asked if they could have it for the night. They must have found other shelters, so boat should be here in, 45 minutes or so. Or at least we have to be on the dock by then. And we'll see what we can find when we get to Rock Harbor. Say hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Okay, baby. Well, we made it to Rock Harbor. Quick recap. Well, it's still somewhat fresh. We made it the first 30 miles in. Yesterday, Holly wasn't feeling good after our 7-mile hike. Come to find out later in the night, after we didn't know exactly what was going on, and we had been obviously filling our water with energy drink for almost a whole day. So she's feeling much better now. We jumped on the boat. Took us about 2 hours to get over here to Rock Harbor. Threw a tent up super quick while the rain stopped. Never even checked to see if they had an extra room at the lodge. Love our campsite. I'll show you guys a video of that. We ran up to the I don't know, restaurant here, and ordered pizza and pasties and French fries and pop and beer, and it was awesome. I think there's some video or photos of that as well. Tomorrow we are gonna see if we can get another, I don't know, we might try to go big and at least make up another 12 miles tomorrow, but we'll leave the packs behind. Probably shoot up to 3 Mile Campground and back, and then do the Stoll Trail, which I believe is another 5-6 mile loop. The only thing that could come between us and that many miles is these bad boys. I got 5 left. I don't have any ice. There's no way to keep them cold, so I mean, I don't want them to go bad, right? Anyway, back to the recap. All in all, awesome first couple days. Those first 30 miles were pretty great. The unfortunate events that led us here a day early, it is what it is. We're making the best out of it. Glad Holly's feeling better today. Can't thank the people we met on trail enough. Rodney and Tim, Rob and Leanne, and Rodney and James, I believe. Great people, all great, especially the ones that still came over to check on Holly later that night after we arrived at the last campground. Bunch of good people. Thanks for making our, really official first big backpacking trip successful and a good time. We thank you guys. And I can't forget the recap of the day and really the trip is happy 21st anniversary to Holly. It's been a great time. Thanks for the adventure. Look forward to our next anniversary and the next one. Good morning. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning.
I'm gonna try not to fall on the trail here as we're videoing and hiking. Last full day on the trail. Last night we slept pretty good in the tent, especially after 7 pieces of pizza and 9 beers later. Today we're gonna start 4.2 miles, I believe, for the loop on the Stoll Trail here. We are slacking. We dropped our backpacks at the office for the lodge that we'll have tonight. So this trail's supposed to be pretty scenic, especially out towards the point. So hoping for quite a few pictures here today and decide what we're eating. The lodge, it was nice to have somebody else prepare the food for you, but I probably would have just preferred one of our dehydrated meals we brought with us. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll see what kind of pictures we can find here for you. Well, this is where we wanted to be today, but minus the boat ride. That's Rock Harbor, and right now we would be hiking our last mile or so to the lodge. But I guess everything worked out. Holly's feeling better, that's all that matters. We still got to blaze, I don't know, almost another 10 miles out today. So all in all, we thought it was gonna be at least a 45-mile trek, and it looks like we squeezed 40 in, and the last 10 obviously slacking without our packs. So, but it's been a great trip. Oh baby.